Do you know about the biggest art piece of all time? Or rather, do you know about how it's shrouded in mystery, or about how little we actually know about it? Well, if you want to uncover its secrets, all you have to do is watch this video till the end. You've probably heard of America's great ancient geoglyphs that were made centuries ago. But this art piece popped up recently in Australia in 1998. Despite being one of the world's largest geoglyphs, its origin remains a mystery, and no one is responsible for its creation. It was discovered by a helicopter pilot over central Australia, after which rumors began to form as to who created it and why. But the person themselves still remains a mystery to this day. Welcome back to Demystified Daily. In this video, we're going to be talking about the biggest art piece in history whose mystery remains unsolved for over 20 years. We'll be diving deep into its history and rumors. But before we start, if you want to see more videos like this, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Now sit back, relax, and let's get started. The Marree Man, also known as Stewart's Giant, is a modern geoglyph on the barren and arid plateau of Finnish Springs, which is 60 kilometers west of Marree, South Australia. It depicts a local Australian man hunting with what appears to be a boomerang or a stick. Size-wise, he is a gigantic at 1.7 miles tall and 17 miles in perimeter. As you might have guessed, its size not only makes it the world's largest geoglyphs, but also the largest work of art ever produced. Carved into the rugged landscape, it has lines over 115 feet wide and over a foot deep, making it visible from space. Even with his size, no one saw the Marree Man's birth or even noticed it until 1998. And this just speaks to the complete isolation of central South Australia. Somehow, without being seen or noticed, someone, or several people, managed to create a 2.6 mile line drawing of indigenous hunters. Even now, 13 years since it was found, little is known about its origins. But experts do have a good idea of how it was made though. And to make the design stand out, the creator would have to have removed vegetation around it, then remove a layer of soil to expose the lighter soil underneath. Experts believe they accomplished this by using tractors and plows to move material, judging by the footprints left at the site. The artist probably also used GPS to accurately map the design. Currently, this location is closed to the public, but overpasses are actually allowed in the area. And due to environmental changes and little maintenance, it almost disappeared completely until when locals tried to restore it using graders in 2016. And as we've mentioned, there is little known about the Marree Man's origins. We don't know who created it, why they created it, or its purpose. Not only that, but there are no witnesses or hard evidence. And whoever the creator is left as few traces behind as he could. With that said, there have been some pieces of evidence. Most of them point towards the creator or creators being American. Shortly after the drawings were discovered, several anonymous press releases of him from the alleged author were made public. And judging by the publications, most people were beginning to believe that the Marree Man was created by Americans. Not only was the description of the man written in feet rather than meters, and he gave a Native American reference to reservations, there was also a sign depicting an American flag, Olympic rings, and quotes from Native American books on hunting. Now, adding to the mystery, some strange items were found in a small hole at the location. Among them were a satellite image of a person, a bottle with a small American flag on it, and a curious note. You'd think that the note would talk about the art piece of the creator. Instead, it referred to the cult branch Davidian, an American-based religious group. Whether the cult had anything to do with the Marree Man behind the scenes remains unexplored. Clearly, the creator may be an American, but there is not hard evidence of its creator causing other theories to pop up. Some have been suggested that the Marree Man isn't the work of an American, but rather the work of an Australian artist who died in 2002. Now, we may never know the true origins of the Marree Man, but it's certainly one of the most intriguing modern mysteries. On June 26, 1998, Stewart's Giant was spotted by a charter pilot flying over South Australia. The pilot, Trevor Wright, said that he discovered it by accident. Immediately after discovery, a lawsuit filed by an Indigenous title candidate pushed the South Australian government to shut down the site. But as Indigenous titles are placed under federal jurisdiction, no fights were made over the site. It was not prohibited. Since then, the Marree Man has become a fascinating and popular choice for sightseeing flights. One Marree host, Phil Turner, has given his thoughts on who the creator or creators were. He says that he was definitely an expert who may used his GPS technology. In an interview with the BBC, Mr. Turner said, "Whoever drew it outlined it with a bamboo pick every 10 meters. For such a big geoglyph," Turner remarked that how difficult that would be. "Without coordinates," Turner said, "I don't know if I'm standing on his left toe or his elbow." And at the time of its creation, GPS technology was in its infancy. That means it is even more of a truly remarkable achievement. As you can imagine, rumors quickly spread about the Marree Man and its creation. Some have suggested that the creation of the geoglyphs was a stunt by the local sightseeing flight operator to profit from the tourism generated by its discovery. And at the time, local charter planes were working overtime to meet the demand for pleasure boats to see the spectacular sights on land. Other rumors have circulated, but one of the most compelling is that it was created by Bardius Goldberg, an Australian artist. Goldberg had several times expressed interest in creating works that were visible from space. This is a direct link to the appearance of the Marree Man. And when he was asked about it, he neither confirmed nor denied that he created the Marree Man. Unfortunately, Goldberg died before his theory was fully investigated, so we'll never know if he created it or not. But what's next for Stewart's Giant? Marree Man became a popular tourist destination that brought people to the small South Australian community. As it's on Aboriginal land, it is not open to the public. Yet, that doesn't stop hundreds of tourists each year flying over it. But that will all soon come to a close. Over time, the geoglyph has been slowly disappearing. And due to natural erosion, it's only a matter of time before it disappears completely, along with its mystery. In 2013, NASA reported that the outline of a man was barely visible in images collected by OLI on Landsat 8. There is hope, though. NASA's report prompted locals to take action. They went on a 5-day project to create wind ditches in the geoglyphs. And there is hope that plants will grow in these furrows, meaning the famous Marree Man could turn green in the future. Overall, no one has come forward to explain Marree Man to the world. Experts may have a good idea of how it was made, but there is little evidence of who actually made it and why. All that remains are rumors leading to Americans, a cult, and an Australian artist. Hopefully, the Marree Man will stay for several years to come, giving experts enough time to dig a bit deeper. For now, though, the Marree Man holds on to his secrets. So guys, what do you think? Do you think it was created by an American, or maybe that it was a public stunt for tourism? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed watching this video of the Marree Man, please hit the like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon with more awesome mysterious accounts, so don't forget to press the bell icon so you can get notified when the next video is posted. See you guys later.